Okay, sorry about that interruption, everyone. My other phone lost signal, so we are back for a new stream, but the same thing is taking place. Moments ago, you guys saw the end of the Gray Tribal Council question and answer portion, and now all of the Gray Tribe is going to take turns voting. You did not miss it, don't worry, Brad. So anytime a live stream cuts out like that, we will just come back as soon as we can on another phone. So right now, the players in the background are all voting. And while they vote, they are not allowed to speak in the Tribal Council area. So rather than show you guys a bunch of silent players that can't do anything, I will be filling you in on some stuff that is happening in the strategy part of this game. So I'm going to talk a little quietly so that no one can hear me. I'm far away from Tribal Council now, as you guys can see. All the players way over there across the game field. So at the end of the last stream, what you saw was Tabitha pulling out a special advantage. So Tabitha just played a safety without power advantage. The first day, the very first challenge that these players did as soon as they checked into the game was race through an event, and at the end there were different rewards. And so everyone that finished the challenge could pick a different reward. Tabitha ended up picking a bag. Inside that bag was some fruit, but also this this safety without power advantage. The way it works is that someone who it's played on cannot vote in the Tribal Council. They have to leave it immediately, which means they are safe and move to the next round of the game, but they are not allowed to vote. So because Tabitha could only use that now, she went ahead and used that. There were a lot of shocked looks rippling throughout the tribe as that happened. How many of them were genuine and how many were just putting on a show remains to be seen. But to fill you guys in on what's been going on in the Gray Tribe, so they've been strategizing for about the past hour. First, they were off in their camp strategizing, and then they were brought to the challenge field 30 minutes before their tribal so they could use the whole entire space to strategize. We'll be doing that for each of the other tribes as well. But during all of this, several names popped up for different reasons. So first of all, Sarah was being targeted by Ryan because Ryan was targeting a lot of different strong players. They were wanting to get strong players out of the game, and so they set their sights on Sarah. There is also been talk of like some sort of girls group going on. Apparently the women earlier were talking about season 1, which was last year, Can You Survive 2021, and last year 3 men made it to the final 3, and so they were talking about wanting to change that for this series. So they talked about wanting to stick together. And they also, I think, were talking about sticking together because they were worried that the guys on the tribe had something going on, so they, as a result, wanted to counteract that. So I'm not sure how much of that is real or how much of that is true, but that is the rumblings. And so I believe that girls group would be targeting Ryan because Ryan was targeting Sarah. But then there's also been talk of Tabitha being voted out as well. Oh, sorry, there's a bug. So there is a lot at play here. I was told that Tabitha had told some people about the advantage, even though Grace was saying that she did not think that anyone in their tribe had an advantage. So I don't know if that was just her like lying to everyone to try and cover up her and Tabitha's connection, or if she was genuinely blindsided. But yeah, and a very interesting tidbit. So So did she play the advantage for herself? She was actually not allowed to play the advantage on herself. That was part of the rules that she got. So the rules were she could only play it on someone else, and it had to be played at the first tribal council if it was going to be played, because it's null after this round. So that's what she went ahead and did. Just decided to use the power. Interestingly, the other thing that would have been at play here is in a challenge on day 1, there was a clue to an idol hidden in one of the challenges. So every single tribe, one person from every single tribe had the opportunity to get a clue to an idol. And the idol would be available here at Tribal Council. And the person that had the opportunity to get that for the Gray Tribe yesterday was Ryan. So Ryan had the bag with the clue in it. Ryan, as I am told, saw the piece of paper in the bag and did not grab it out of his bag. He opted instead to throw the bag with the paper on the ground and not retrieve it. So Ryan missed out on a potential idol opportunity. So we will find out if that was consequential or not. So lots at play here already. This is their first tribal council, so they've had, pretty much 24 hours at this point to be together. And so I'm sure they were very ready to kind of start to form those bonds of trust that can only be established once we're voting. So a lot of great questions coming in. So Morgan, Tabitha played that advantage on Kyle M. Kyle M already had immunity. He won the most points to win individual immunity, so he was already safe, and Tabitha chose to send him away and preserve his safety even more. So he will not be allowed to vote. He will not hear who the votes are. And yes, to answer your question, so the safe people right now are Kendall, who raised the most money for her charity, so she is safe, and Kyle was safe, but now he's back at camp, still safe. And yes, we are about to find out who is going to be voted out right now. I am actually walking back over to Tribal, and you are going to see the votes read live, and we will see who is the first person voted out.
First vote, Sarah. Second vote, Tabitha. Third vote, Ryan. That's 1 vote Tabitha, 1 vote Sarah, 1 vote Ryan. Tabitha, that's 2. Ryan, that's 2 votes Ryan, 2 votes Tabitha, 1 vote Sarah. Ryan, that's 3. Ryan, that's 4, that's enough. Please bring your torch. Ryan? Try to put.
We got it. All right, Ryan, so you'll come on with me. We are live. We're gonna get your thoughts on everything. We'll just go a little bit down the path. All right, I will just follow you on down here. How are you doing? What are your initial feelings, thoughts?
I got played too hard at the start. Probably.
Oh yeah? What was going on?
I don't know. It's a little disheartening, a little surreal, but
Sure.
it's the game at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Maybe I was too worried on not being the first voted out, so I didn't want to be the first voted out. So
Gotcha. Self-fulfilling prophecy.
yeah,
All right, let's, I'm looking for shade for you. Let's maybe pause right here. There you go, so you can be a little cool. So again, we are live. Ryan, the first voted out. So Ryan, we'd love to hear, how was the experience for you? You spent 24 hours out here.
It was an experience of a lifetime. I'm still glad I did it. You know, obviously, you know, you want to go as far as you can, and I had a feeling I was being played a little bit, and you know, I should have listened to my gut. And I think the person that I did trust the most so far isn't one that did it to me. So
Oh, and who's that?
hopefully that is the case, and I can be happy about that. But you know, it's not hard feelings. It's the game.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite moment out here?
Honestly, meeting the rest of these guys, like they are all great people. They're all playing for great causes, and I'm very, very happy that I get to have like some time with them or anything.
Absolutely. And Ryan, you were playing for a really wonderful and personal cause too, the Crohn's and colitis. So would you mind just shouting them out and just telling the viewers all about them? And
So the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation are an organization that works to help eventually provide better treatment and hopefully a cure for Crohn's and colitis. I'm ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease. As someone who has had Crohn's disease for about 11 years now, it's very near and dear to my heart. Glad I was able to raise some kind of money for them, so glad they're going to be able to see that.
awesome. We love that. And just one final question. If you had gotten a second chance, or if you could get a second chance, what would you do differently?
I guess keep my nose more to the ground. Maybe I was the first one to bring up game talk, and that scared people. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. So.
You sure do. And can I just say that you might not have lost some yet? Because you... So you are the first to find out you have a chance to come back into this game. So your journey is possibly not over.
Oh, man, okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, so here we go.
All right, let's do it then.
Yeah, all right. So Ryan, everybody, we will see them later. Congrats on a wonderful time so far, and we'll see how things go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so Ryan, so you can, okay, great. So,
Sorry. No,
yes, so Ryan's gonna head on down and we will see them later. So yes, big twist that obviously the players don't know about.
They're about to find.
Okay, great, yeah, we're good.
Did you explain what happened when you were gone?
Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
okay.
Yes, I was,
Cool.
yes.
Just making sure.
Yeah. All right, so we have the Gray tribe heading back to their camp now. All right. And let's bring it back here for a moment. So, we will be live again in about 30 minutes. We're going to be bringing the next tribe down onto the field to strategize. I believe it will be the Blue Wiscasset tribe next, so they're going to get about 30 minutes to do some final strategizing out here on the big game field. And then we will be back with another live tribal council. So stay tuned. Yeah, we will see what happens. We have 2 more vote outs to go right now. And so, yeah, so keep it locked here. We'll see you back in 30 minutes. And awesome questions, everyone. Thank you so much. Keep the questions coming. And again, sometimes we do have technical difficulties here, so just if a stream freezes or seems like it ends, just check and see if another stream has started. I'm juggling between 2 different phones to try and get you guys back into the action as soon as I possibly can. And yes, I will be cooling down the phone in a cooler right now. So keep it locked and we'll see you soon.